I can't remember if this was the next fight I saw or whether it was the Babic fight first, but I'm going to talk about this one anyway. Craig Spider Richards against Marek Matyja. I thought Richards was losing this fight up until the moment he actually got the stoppage. His head was very high and his opponent Matyja was catching him consistently on the way in. I think that Richards was being forced to move more than he actually wanted to move, punch more frequently than he wanted to punch. And he did take the shots well. I didn't notice him seriously wobbled or anything like that from any of the shots he got clipped with. The fact he's got these dreadlocks, which are not completely tied up, but they're kind of free at the back. He's tied them up like a ponytail, but they're swinging around at the back like tassels. When he gets hit, it makes it look more dramatic because of his hairstyle. I've always wondered why fighters do that. Why don't they tie their hair up properly so that when they do get hit, it doesn't look so dramatic. Canelo used to be like that. When Canelo used to have kind of long hair, even when he fought Mayweather, whenever he get hit, his hair would go flying around and it just makes it look more dramatic. Tie that hair up properly. Like Lennox Lewis, when he had his dreads, he used to tie them up completely at the back. Yeah. And again, when he would get hit, it didn't look dramatic. So that might sound minor, but actually on a psychological level, subconscious level, it can have an effect not only on the crowd, but on the judges, because it's clear that a shot is landing on your chin when you see your dreadlocks flying around. You understand? So anyway, Spider Richards was getting caught very upright at times. He's got a nice jab movement and all that, but yeah, the defense needs working on there. I felt like he was behind. He managed to buzz Matyja a few times prior to that 6th round. When the 6th round came, yes, he genuinely hurt him. He caught him with some beautiful shots, uppercut. And it was right at the time when I myself was literally commentating in sync because, I'm one of these people that can't sit down and watch a fight in silence. I've got to talk at the same time, much to the distress of people watching the fight with me. And yeah, I was saying Richards is almost too nice. He needs to put more spite in his work. He needs to impose himself on this guy. And that's exactly what Darren Barker was saying at the same time. When I stopped talking and actually listened to the commentary, I was like, oh, Darren Barker's saying the same thing as me. So yeah, I was like, Richards just seems like a very laid back character, a real nice guy. You need spite in boxing. You need meanness, You need to be able to turn that on in the ring. And right when I was saying that, he turned it on in the ring in the 6th round against Matyja, right on cue. Managed to catch him with some nice shots. He, for me, was a little anxious when he tried to finish it. He rushed his punches. A lot of them were not landing clean. Some of them were. A lot of them missed. And he did land some good shots, had Matyja up against the ropes. Then the referee jumped in and stopped it. I thought, just like Darren Barker, that it was a poor stoppage. That is what you call, a matchroom stoppage, a UK stoppage. It's the kind of thing that gives British boxing and matchroom boxing a bad reputation. We don't need to see stoppages like that. I know Craig Spider Richards was defending it after the fight. Well, he won the fight, right? But for me, look, there's always the danger that a fighter gets seriously hurt. But prior to that round, Matyja hadn't really taken loads of punishment. And even in the round itself, he'd taken a few big shots, but it wasn't anything gratuitous. So for the referee to jump in like that, maybe Matyja would have got stopped anyway. But I don't know. I think there was the chance there that Richards, as anxious as he looked to try and get the stoppage, maybe wouldn't have landed the necessary punches to knock this guy spark out or, hurt him to the point where you really couldn't argue with a stoppage. Yeah. Maybe he would, maybe he wouldn't. I don't know. That's why you should let a fight like that go on a little bit longer. When you're stopping guys on their feet and they're ahead on the cards and it's the first time they've been in trouble in the fight, that's a real sticky situation. You don't like seeing that. It is reminiscent, for example, of the first Froch Groves fight. Obviously, Froch was having a lot more trouble than Craig Spider Richards, no doubt about it. But it's a similar kind of situation where for me, Matyja was actually ahead. And the first time he's in trouble, the referee jumps in. Oh no, let's stop the fight. It's like, come on, man. Come on. Give him a chance to at least get through the round. If he suffers a knockdown, okay, maybe then you look at him when he gets up. If his eyes are glazed over, you might want to waive it. But to me, that was a premature stoppage. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below about the stoppage yourselves. Craig Spider-Richards, it was interesting watching the post-fight interview with his trainer there, Sims and Eddie Hearn. They mentioned the Buatsi fight, and his trainer was shaking his head furiously, like, nope, we don't want the Buatsi fight. They only want world-level fights again. Now, I can see why that would be the case, because he already fought for the world title against Bivol, and they want more of that because it's money and because the risk-reward is better in terms of the resume. If you've got a loss to Bivol, it's a lot better than having a loss to, I don't know, let's say Anthony Yarde, Lyndon Arthur, maybe even Joshua Buatsi. Yeah? So I can see why they don't want the Buatsi fight. But from a fan perspective, I would love to see that fight. I think that's a fight that makes a lot of sense, you know, and the winner can go on to world honors. They can't all get world title fights. If you look at the British light heavyweight scene at the moment, Craig Spider-Richards, Anthony Yarde, Lyndon Arthur, Joshua Buatsi, Callum Johnson, they can't all get world title fights. There's not enough world titles. Yeah, so they're going to have to fight each other, just like Eddie Hearn said. And Craig Spider-Richards versus Buatsi is definitely a fight that I like. So I would, happily watch that one. Let me know what you guys think about Richards' performance, where you see him going from here, how far you think he can go. Personally, I think he needs to tighten up the defense a lot before this guy can realistically stand a chance of winning a world title. Tighten that defense up a lot. I know he put up a gallant effort against Bivol, but again, he didn't show the spite, the meanness, I'm struggling to find the words, but you need that X factor when you're fighting at the top level, at the elite level. Like, get up and go, You have to take the bull by the horns, even against the top guys, Craig Spider-Richards just lacked that impetus to do that against Bivol. And it's not just the impetus to impose himself at the elite level, but like I say, it's also the defensive frailties there. So anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments.